Hello, thank you for joining me for another video beer review then. So today we've got a beer from the Virginia Beer Company. They're out of Williamsburg, Virginia, over in the United States, and this is their Saving Daylight. It's a citrus American wheat pale beer, or American wheat beer, whatever you want to call it. So this is coming in at 4.9, it's saying on Untappd, but I don't know if it's different on the can. Does it say anywhere? Anyway, it's a 12 fluid ounce can. It doesn't actually say anywhere on the can. 5%, right in front of me. 5%, so yeah. Right at the bottom there. So we go. Let's crack this open then. Again, had a bunch of this brewery's beers at London Craft Beer Festival just a week and a bit ago. And I was very, I mean, I've had a few of their beers in past years, but had quite a few of some of their big hitters and stuff, and they were just phenomenal. And they very kindly gave me a hat, so shout out to those guys there. Sorry, I'm rubbish with names, forget. So we've got a one finger Whitehead. It's quite a for wheat beer. A general wheat beer. It's quite clear at this stage, but maybe there's some bits here at the bottom, so we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, general carbonation as you expect generally for the style. This is actually the glass we used this year at the beer festival. So yeah, we'll just give this a swirl and a sniff then. There's a little bit of information about the beer there, but we'll get to that afterwards. Looks like it's won some awards as well. So we'll get to that. Nose on this one then. Yeah, it's very citrusy. It's got a slight kind of herbal quality to it. Kind of some kind of cereal grain, or let's say on the can exactly. Let's see what it says on the can, and then we'll go from there. Just public health warnings, etc. So it's got the basics: barley, wheat, hops, yeast, and water, and orange peels. So more like a slight kind of, it's subdued, but like a candied orange. It's in the background on the aroma, but it smells really nice. Let's give it a try. So cheers, and cheers guys for the cap. Appreciate it. Quite a zesty orange. Zesty and pithy. I mean, it's got that orange peel, slightly drying. There is a kind of a spicy edge to it, like a white pepper towards the back end. But very light, very approachable. So it's 5%. You'd never think it. Yeah, that kind of a slight pepperiness on the tip of the tongue there, towards the back end of the palate. The back end of the palate on the tip of your tongue. Doesn't, you know what I mean? Well, this is going down very easy. First beer of the day. See if it clouds up any, and it has done slightly. That's about right, really. Didn't have any chunky monkeys on it like some of these kind of beers can. That's about right. Looks good. Nice. Kind of. It looks quite a dark orange on camera, but out of the light, I guess. Yeah, it's about right. Looking the part, and yeah, it's really nice to try another beer, an American wheat beer, or American pale wheat, whatever you want to call it. Because obviously being here in the UK, we've got a lot of access to European, obviously, wheat beers and Hefeweizens and things like that from Germany and what have you. So it's a style of beer that from America, there's not as many as like your Impy Stouts or or obviously your New England haze craze kind of beers. But so any kind of style like this, it's like, oh, and available, as I say, in Home Bargains, this one as well. So, which is all part to do with the Brewers Association, which is great. I hope it continues. It'd be nice to see some of their, perhaps not in supermarkets, but some of their specials come across. Like, for instance, some barley wines and imperial stouts. That would be fantastic. So yeah, these guys have really kind of been in the UK on and off for a few years now. I remember I had a subscription box. It was my first introduction to these guys, and I was like, okay, these are really good. And then since then, they've been to a few beer festivals, and I must admit, I'm digging them. I think they're really good. So nice and chilled. I say Home Bargains. They are on the warm shelf, so you buy them, put them in the fridge for a few hours or overnight, whatever you want to do. Then go back to them, and it's considering. I mean, I don't know what the whole, when they come over to where they've been in a warehouse to then the situation with supermarkets. I know can be a bit, when it comes to craft beer, not ideal in transportation and storage conditions. Well, transportation might be okay, but the storage conditions once they get out of into the UK can be questionable. But this has held up okay, so maybe they've sorted it out, but I'm not too sure. But either way, I'm waffling on. So final thoughts on this one. It's just one of them summer crushers, really. You could buy a bunch of these and set out in a garden, nice lawnmower beer, this one, or a barbecue, that is, not the other one in a box, but or on a film. But yeah, tasty brew, not gonna lie, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, so this is a Saving Daylight. It's a citrus wheat beer with orange peel. Let me know if I've had it before. I was going to go into the awards. So 2022 Virginia Craft Beer Cup Silver and German and American Wheat Beer. The 2022 Australian International Beer Awards got bronze, Best Wheat Beer. So won awards last year. So yeah, let me know if I had this one before then. As I said, Virginia Beer Co. Saving Daylight, citrus wheat. Thanks for watching then. You'll take care. See you on the next one.